Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome. And if you are a subscriber, thank you so much for your support and thank you. So today's video, I made a video some time ago where I talked about life after 35, and there were people who resonated with what I said, and there were people who laughed at ladies who were above 35 and were still single, and there were also people who judged me on that video and most of them, they were women who judged me that I wanted a family and I wanted kids, that life, they said stuff like life is more than a man. So today's video, I'm going to clarify some things that people misunderstand about life after 35. So let's get into this video. One of the things that people misunderstand about life after 35, people just assume that because you're single or because you're not married after 35, you basically want to get married. I want to say this: not every woman wants to get married. That is just the truth. For whatever reason, not everyone is feeling married, because marriage is not easy. Some women, sorry about the noise, I'm in my car. Some women, they just want to have maybe a lover, a boyfriend, or a partner. They don't just want a husband. So guys, and if you don't, or if a woman doesn't want to get married, or if a woman wants to get married, don't judge. Seriously, you want what you want, you like what you like, you understand? So people just assume that because you are a woman and you want to get married, or you want a husband, or you are yearning for a husband, that something is wrong with you. And when you don't want a husband, people assume that because you are more than 35, you want a husband. No, that is not true. Stop assuming such things. Not everyone after 35 wants to actually get married, want to have kids, okay? Another thing that people misunderstand about life after 35 is when you are more than 35 and not married, people just assume that it was your fault, that you were super picky, that you didn't want to get married, that you drove all the good men away, which is not true for every woman. Listen guys, not every woman has had the opportunity of being proposed to. Seriously, there's a difference between you dating and another thing for you being chosen to be a wife by a man. Because not every woman is going to go down and ask a man to marry them. Some of us actually want to be proposed to. Some of us want a man to ask us out. You understand? So there are some women that men are throwing proposals at and they are like, no, I don't want to get married. They were picky. There are some women, but not all women after 35 was actually picky. Some women, they're just being unlucky. Seriously, they've dated guys, but no one chose them. So don't judge people assuming that because she's over 35, she was super picky, she didn't want to get married, okay? Another point that people misunderstand about ladies over 35 is they think that because you are over 35, you want to trap every man you meet. And that is not true. There are actually women who would choose motherhood over marriage any day. So what I'm trying to say is this: there are ladies who will say they are with this guy. What they actually want is just babies from them, maybe one or two. And when they get them, or when they have those kids, they don't really care. You can go if you want to. They will choose motherhood over a marriage any day. So let me say something, or let me give you a backstory about myself. When I was single and when I was like 30, 34, going to my 35 almost, and my husband was not coming, I was not getting married, I was just dating, though I wanted to get married, but nothing was happening for me. So what did I do? I told myself I'm going to work on myself. So I went back to school. I went back to get a degree, to do nursing. And I told myself that by the time I finish my nursing program, and if I'm not married by then, I'm going to go and adopt a child. Because then I told myself, listen, at the end of the day, children, I love children. They are more important to me because I think that your children are your tomorrow. A man can come, a man can go, but your children will always be there. So I said, if a man is not coming, fair enough, you understand, because some things you cannot forced to happen. So I said I was going to have children. So, and the more I thought about it, the more excited I got, and I liked the idea, like, wow, this is actually it. I'm going to have my own children. I'm going to adopt children. I'm going to love them like my own. And fortunately for me, my husband came before I finished school. And when my husband came, I was like, I want to get married, but it wasn't that serious for me anymore, because I was focused on other things, especially having my children, because I was not going to be messing around with or feeling sad or waiting for a man to propose to me to have the life that I want. My happiness does not depend on anybody. It depends on me. So, to cut the long story short, my husband actually convinced me to marry him. It was like he gave me all the reasons why I need to marry him. And I tell you this was me months ago. Like, we jump on any proposal. You understand what I'm saying? But when I started focusing on what I really want, that will make me happy, what I think I want, you understand? So, what I'm trying to say is this: not every woman that is above 35 years of age want to trap you in a marriage. Some women just want children. So let's get out of here. So guys, this is not a long video. I just wanted to clarify some things. You like what you like what you like, or you need what you need. Don't judge people because you don't know their story. You don't know what they want. You don't know what they don't want. There are women who want families, and there are women who do not. And I've actually met women who said they don't want children, they don't want family. I'm not talking about young girls like 18 or 2. I'm talking about ladies above 30 who are in that stage where, if it's what you want, when you are like in your 30s, you start yearning for it. It's like a psychological thing. It's just, you start wanting it. So I've met women who are almost 40 and they're like, no, I don't want children. It's nothing wrong with wanting like children, and there is nothing wrong in not wanting children. So don't always assume that because a lady is above 35 that, you know, how some men will basically mock you, that, oh, he's going to be with you, look at you, you're getting old. Listen, some people are just cool the way they are, okay? And society needs to change. Seriously, there are people who just don't want to get married. They just want to be them. And there are people who just want to be single parents, who just want to have their kids. And there are people who have been married before and they don't want to be married anymore, because marriage is not easy. It's actually hard work. Seriously, it's really, really, really hard work. There are people who partner have died and they don't just want to remarry, and they're still young. So don't judge people because they are above 35. So that's just what I want to get out of the way. So guys, what do you think in the comment section below? Can you resonate? Do you know someone who can? So, and don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to drop your comment on the comment section below. Support my channel, guys. I need to grow. Please support me. All right, guys. See you. Bye.